We don't need to record.
Turn on the audio, please. You have to turn on the audio.
We're not presenting for this one.
Still, just turn on the audio.
Okay.
If you don't mind. That will take care of it.
I think we can get started, right? Because we have to cut it down.
Excuse me, we have to stop because we have to finish on time. We are going to finish by, and we should finish by 3. So we should finish by 3, so we have to start now. Can we just start the session? Can you start the session? Can you start the session? Yes. Okay.
Great. So thank you everybody for joining. There's a lot more of you than I expected for the hackathon as well. But we just did a training on what you can build with ChatGPT, focusing on GPTs, projects, and Canvas apps. So for this hackathon, you're probably already in your teams at the tables. Just pick one of these and start building out a solution that you think will impact and transform the way that you work currently. That could be an academic workflow, that could be a teaching workflow, a research workflow, really anything where you think ChatGPT can help you either automate the task or maybe bring interactive experiences into the classroom or help you organize your work. Go ahead and do it in your teams. I'm going to come back to this slide. Again, we're going to be building until 2:20-ish. And then I'm going to send you a link with a form that you will need to fill out to send your solutions to us. And then we'll do a short half an hour of presentations. There is a lot of groups here, so we'll probably pick just a few groups to present based on what we think would be really cool to highlight. And then we'll wrap up at 3 because I know you guys will have to catch, I think, a bus at 3:10, right? But yeah, you can get started now. We'll now share some of the resources that you can use over email. So feel free to also use those for prompt engineering and anything else. You can build GPTs or projects or Canvas. So whatever you think is going to be easier and most valuable for your workflow. Sorry? So I'm getting some confusion around what you actually need to do. All you need to do is in your teams, please build a solution, whether that's a custom GPT, a canvas that you can use for interactive lesson teaching, any solution using one of the three concepts that we covered today that is going to accelerate your work or enable you to do things that you haven't done before. That's the only task. So you just build a GPT or a project or a canvas, and then we're gonna go around and help everybody and unblock you for facing any issues.
Yeah, I was wondering, is there like a we have a feature GPT being built? Anything that we
Yeah, I think that's just
yeah, we're just saying, I think people
Yeah. I mean, this is what I feel. So you can guide them step by step at the beginning. Guide them step by step at the beginning. At least to get them just
so
get them started.
let's do a GPT creation like for those we'll just say for those who want to tune in, we're gonna do a step by step GPT.
And be slow with them. And if they want to, it's already on partner.
yeah. The things that we only have a limited amount of time. So I'll
Because you know
just
there's like
let me create.
so we might not have you're here in the morning.
Oh, that are joining the hackathon. Ah.
So that's why I think we should just
So for those of you, again, can I get everybody's attention for just 1 minute? Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Just for 1 minute, because I think there's a bit of confusion. Some people who didn't attend the session earlier. The task is just build a GPT, a project, or a canvas, right? If you don't know how to build a GPT, please, just because we are a bit restricted on time, you can either use our documentation that covers how to create a GPT. So if you type in OpenAI creating a GPT, you'll be able to access this link, which gives you extensive guidance on what to configure, how to manage, and a step-by-step of building a GPT. I'm also happy to, I'm going to be walking around anyway and assisting you with your questions. So if you're facing any issues, please do proactively sort of flag it to me so I can see and come up to you. But yeah, don't worry if you don't know what you're doing. You're in groups for a specific reason so that you can collaborate and get to an outcome. And again, going back to what I said earlier, just feel free to experiment with the platform, understand how to navigate it, build different things with it, and then we'll ask you to just submit some of those ideas and share them with us. Is anybody like very, very lost and wants to be the first one to speak to me? Okay, great.
I'm gonna run them through how to do it here.
Yeah.
Do like a demo room.
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, I mean I can just show them how to get there. Do you know what I mean? Like you just go back.
Because I don't want to make this. Okay, let me do this.
Like a baby step one?
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. But even where to find it, how to
And
start.
also, guys, so if I can get everybody's attention to the screen, the way that you can create your GPTs. Nobody's listening, so that's why I'm like, I don't think. Is there a problem with the mic?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
How about now?
Yes.
No? This is better?
I think everyone is just
Then it comes to know it. So please, once the speaker is talking, we should listen to but otherwise we won't hear anything. So please.
Okay, so I'm hoping that you can hear me.
much better.
What we're going to do to get you all started on the same page is we're not just going to talk to you about GPTs, we're going to show you where to find them first. And presuming not all of you have created GPTs before or have looked at where to find them, so we're going to do this step by step together. And then it's really about your creativity. And from there, we will put you in the groups and we'll come around and support. But let's start all on the same page, particularly for those who weren't able to join us in the first session. So what Shaig is doing now, he is logged into ChatGPT, as you'll notice. And if you look at the sidebar and go beneath the option there titled GPTs and double click that button, that's where you get started. Don't do anything else, that's where you go first. And once you do that, you have an opportunity to explore GPTs. Now, you'll notice some kind souls have already created lots of them. These are great. These are great for you to get inspired and think about, but we don't have a lot of time. So explore those at your leisure in your own time. Today, it's about getting creative. So we're going to take the next step, which is create. If anyone missed that step from the list, you're going to the top right-hand corner and press create or the plus button. And from there, you get to create your GPT. This is really where you start to think about what is the task or problem that happens often that I may want to solve, right? So I want to come up with interesting lesson ideas. I want to come up with
24/7 tutor.
24/7 tutor. We had that earlier. I know they were in this room earlier. If I can see you, I will point you out, which was I want to have office hours available all. There you go. I thought you did. Office hours all the time. So if you are looking to offer office hours for all of your students 24/7, even when you're not awake, then you can build a custom GPT to help you. So we're going to go through this, just one basic run through, then the opportunity is yours. So the first step obviously is creating it, and there is a create option. The create option basically lets you put in words what you want to do, and you give it some simple instructions such as the ones below. So I want to create a GPT.
Students.
I'll give you an idea here.
Chemistry lecture preparation, right?
Right. I want to help students with lecture preparation for the topic of chemistry.
What you can do here is you can also upload specific files directly in this prompt if you want them to instruct the knowledge of your GPT, right? But without doing that, if I click send, you'll see that it starts updating the GPT for me. And all it does is populates this configure tab in the background so that you don't have to do it manually. So this is a great way of getting from 0 to 1 and then start refining the instructions or the conversation starters or the knowledge to get it to the state where you feel like you can just put it out to your faculty or students or staff. You can imagine if I keep going back and forth in the create tab, I can then refine the instructions further, or I can just switch back to configure and start doing it manually. So this is important. Okay, so your instructions is what is the system prompt of your GPT. So because this one is designed to help students prepare for chemistry lectures, you'll see that it actually extensively covers this. It says guide them through problem solving, provide relevant examples and practice questions, be patient, supportive, adaptive to different learning paces, always check for the student's current knowledge before explaining a topic, and then adjust the level of detail and complexity accordingly. And then instructs on the tone, instructs on how to provide practice problems. So you can really think of this as a set of instructions that you would advise or give to your TA if you were to tell them how to approach the specific tutoring task. right? Conversation starters is just examples of where users can start sort of interacting with the GPT, maybe explaining a specific topic or giving practice problems. Or I used this example earlier, walking me through a thermodynamics problem, and so on and so forth. It's a great way of breaking the cold start problem, right? And then the knowledge is where you actually give context to GPTs to interact with your specific data. So let's say if you're teaching chemistry and you have a specific textbook or specific assignments that you're focusing on, or even like you already have your exam schedule ready and want the GPT to have access to that so they can also advise students on when the exam is coming up and what it covers, you can upload that all here in the knowledge section. You can upload up to 20 different files here. And if you have files that are sort of smaller PDFs, what you can also do to go around this rule is combine PDFs into one file. Just don't go too hard on that. Keep them like a relatively sort of decent size because otherwise you're going to hit context window limitations. You can also give your GPT capabilities. So if you wanted to be able to query the web, you enable that. Use Canvas, which is a tool for coding and writing. Use image generation or code interpreter and data analytics tools, which allows it to do tasks on data and run Python code for you in the background to tackle specific actions. You can enable or disable them all here. After you're done building a GPT, and if you feel like it's in the right spot and you think that it already can get a lot of value for your faculty or students, you can give it a name and then click create in the top right corner to actually publish this GPT. Obviously, what we advise to do is give your specific team members access to this as editors so they can also collaborate with you on this. And then after you're done, please do make it available to the workspace so other colleagues can also see your GPTs.
So, advice. Take a problem that feels like the right problem for you as a group. We named a few of them: lecture preparation. We talked about what it might be to be able to offer students office hours for 24 hours. We can give you more examples, but we're looking for your creativity. Now, there's lots of things you can do with GPT. The capabilities are very deep. I would encourage you not to get too deep.
They only have an hour now.
You only have an hour, so don't get too deep in sort of combining PDFs. We're not solving for world hunger. This is a GPT that I want you to build in an hour, and you can always refine it. Now, for those of you that weren't here in the morning, there's also a prize for GPTs, right? So not just publicity and excitement from within the room, but there's also going to be a prize from us for the most innovative solution, the most impactful for the university, and faculty's choice, really people's choice. Now, with that in mind, we also have an opportunity to promote some really great examples outside of these walls, so I encourage you to think wide, but don't think too deeply. It doesn't have to solve too many problems, just one problem really well. With that in mind, you have both Shaig and I here to help support. But what you should know now is, where do I find how to create a GPT? What buttons do I have to click? Then what kind of instructions can I give? And then how do I create it and share it? Now, if anything of that is still unclear, there is obviously the link we discussed earlier, and we're here to help you. But I'm hoping you're happy and ready to create.
Great.
Still think we'll get questions.
Finish it from here.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah, we'll walk around.
Without a mic.
extract music.
Don't do them.
Yeah, no, let me just share this.
See if I can do it. So, come around here. I can do something called create action.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay, perfect.
URL. That's what you can do.
To build on that question, can I link it to YouTube? Could I link, would it be able to pull out?
It should do, yeah. So, considering that YouTube, for the most part, is non-authenticated or non-restricted public content, yes,
So it could take the text out of a YouTube.
should be able
So that
to.
was at the bottom, and then.
So let me go
import
back.
from
So let me
Perfect,
go back.
got
So all of this stuff, and then you go down, and then you create new action. Now you're so welcome. Hello.
I have a question.
Of course.
We have a conference in November. And part of that conference is SEO chemistry. So we want, maybe if we can give a workshop on AI in chemistry.
Yeah, we could do that.
So if we can communicate with you and
Yeah, of course.
that.
Yeah, of course. I'd be happy to help. Yeah.
And it will happen here in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds fun.
Okay, so if you have a card,
I don't have a card, but I'll get my colleagues to show me.
that
Of
would be
course.
nice.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Excuse me. Those who have issue with the account, the GBT account, you will receive an email in a minute or two for your account. And I hope this will resolve the problem. So if you have any issue with the GBT account, you will receive an email in a minute or two. And then I hope this will resolve your problem.
Someone who needs to merge a free account with their used.
Is there any issue?
Yeah. So,
First of all, any strong issue, ask them to receive an email, okay? And it will fix it. Just here's what they need to see. The account, don't just present yourself with the account. Ask them to ask questions before. Focus on the session.
طيب اسمع خلينا نكمل معك. لحظه ولا عادي؟ سووا بس حتى بس نبي نفسها عشان نكون فاهم.
دلوقتي قاعد اسوي شيء بس شيء مرة
Just want to see if this ends.
هذا كان ما يقدر
مايك يعني ولا في؟ لو في شيء بعدين اسوي سكرين شوت ولا كيف انا نجرب بس كيف نلعب تبي سليبنج فيلم ولا تبي كلام الصفحه؟
Right, wonderful. So, I have been around many, many tables, and I would be surprised at how many great ideas there are, and how many of you have gone that step further to think about whole process flows. Over here, he's got process flow over there, looking to assess students over there as well. So lots of you have more that you want to achieve with GPTs and lots more questions. So what we're going to do, we're going to be assessing GPTs, as you know, and thank you all. And there's a really great one that we definitely want to showcase. So we're going to be doing some showcasing from within the groups that we've had today. But there's also, I think, a deeper opportunity to dive into this, as I think there is so much sophistication in the room that I am frankly surprised about how deeply you want these GPTs to automate processes for you, which is really, really exciting to see. So we're going to do almost like a level 2 to do some of these for you. With that being said, I'm going to hand to Shaig quickly, since we're going to start the wrap up, which is selecting some showcases to have a look at how you've created some really great GPTs for KFUPM.
Yeah. So should we share the form first?
Do you have it?
So do you have the form?
How they would share?
Yeah, so we're going to send out a form for you guys to fill out. It's just a very simple spreadsheet kind of like form that you need to give your name, the name of your solution, what is the solution description. So all of those details, and we'll start capturing those. And then we can decide sort of which ones maybe. Also, if there are volunteers, you can express that in the form. You can then come up here and present your solution. Just give us a few minutes, we'll send the form out. Do we have everybody's emails?
You can send it to me. If you have a barcode, you can get it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can.
Or we'll just display a barcode, so just give me a second. I'll just give that. I don't think she actually did. I don't think she actually did send it to me, weirdly.
She has definitely need the editor.
Oh, is it in Gmail? Okay, I see. Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Can I share this? And like,
Because you're editor, so you'll need to go to the top and then do it as a share. Oh no, you should be able to yeah.
edit this form.
And then it's published, so yeah.
So how do I share it?
So what you can do is just do link.
Sure. There's no like way of sharing it in a barcode, right? I think ChatGPT can actually do that. Can you try? So, oh. Yes, awesome. Just hold on. People will do that. And analysis for like.
No, this is helpful.
So great. I'm gonna display the QR code that you guys can use to fill out the form. Great. So please use this QR form. And by the way, we just created that with ChatGPT. So another great use case for you to keep in mind. And then there's going to be a form. Please do fill that out so we start getting the responses. Oh yeah, so that's optional. Just leave that
Don't worry
out.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want the
Yeah.
the other information?
Yeah. Brief description, problem statement, solution. Yeah. So just fill the other things out.
Okay. Thank you.
So obviously, if you don't have any screenshots, it's an optional question. You don't have to add any screenshots. Hopefully, we'll get some people to demo these things live, so you'll get a bit of hands-on experience anyway. So yeah, guys, you can submit your solutions, and then we'll start in 10 minutes, so you can get some coffee, maybe a snack or two if you want to. We'll start again in 10 minutes. But just make sure that you submit your solutions within those 10 minutes as well.
يعني شوف هذا شوف هذا شوف كيف الصوت وايح وضعيف. طيب
لا تعدل على الوقت خلاص عارف بس لو في
هذا الشيء ما بيطلع تواصل مسار نفس يعني ما حطوا ازاز Russian
All right. So we're gonna, yeah. Hello? 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 This one's better. Can everybody hear me? Great. So we actually have a few volunteers that want to present their solutions, which is great. So we're gonna get them onto the stage. Yeah, that group right there. If you can come up on the stage. Do you think you can join the meeting for me? So if you join this meeting, security, can I invite you to this? Settings. Okay, how do I see meeting details here?
So invite someone,
Yeah, how do I,
maybe participants.
how do I see the, I'm like, I never use Zoom, so I'm a little bit lost.
Sure. Maybe I can copy the link and just join. I just join a meeting. If I have the ID, then I'll join.
Do you know where to get the ID? I'm like actually not quite.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, so I can share the ID in the chat window.
Oh yeah, great. That would be useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand where you get the ID. Oh yeah, here I see the link. So 910 7462 462 4511. Yeah, join. And then the password is today's date.
12 first.
120825. I think it's gonna ask you to log in. Do you have to? Oh yeah, so you can 120825. So make sure to share, share your screen. Oh my gosh. Settings. This is why we don't use them. It's so confusing. So how come I can share? Oh yeah, here. I changed it. Can you try again? Okay, yeah. So what's up?
The entire screen.
So here, you can also. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Feel free.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. My name is Ali Khazraji. I'm an assistant professor in mechanical engineering department. This is my team on that table. Yeah, raise your hand. So we built an application for all K2PM residents called K Fun PM. So we noticed that the K2PM just misses an N to be fun, right? So we all get too invested in research and preparing for the classes and so on, and sometimes we forget to have fun as well. So our app is not about school, it's not about courses, it's more about events and activities on campus. So basically, we get too many emails and from too many different entities in the university about too many activities that sometimes we get confused and miss the announcement or the advertisement for these activities. So this app takes from the user inputs like the date, the time, preference, indoors or outdoors, what outings, obviously in the summer we prefer indoors, for example, how much time you want to spend outside, gender, because some of the activities are gender specific. And there are categories for the activities as well, whether football, food, and so on. The weather changes based on the time, I think. This is the last version we made, yeah. We have the UV index, we have air quality, humidity level. Basically, for example, we have this poster in an email about this activity tomorrow. So you see 2 p.m. On 13th of August, so tomorrow. So this is 13th of August, 9 p.m. It will not be shown, the activity here, the recommended now. These activities don't show that one flyer. If I change it to 2 p.m., which is the time of the activity, you see it here.
I think at the top.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, the little paramedic. So basically, it puts together all the activities in one place, easy to use, and I think that it will be helpful for our community. If you pick 11 p.m., you see here, for example, building 11, because it closes at 10 p.m. If you choose 11 p.m., it will not be shown because, and it will show a message, no perfect matches. Some notes and tips about the activities as well are shown here. Yeah, building 39 gym close at that time, weather and environment, and so on. And that's, yeah.
You saved it from the digest.
Yeah, exactly. The digest and KPPM today. Yeah, it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah, thank you.
Any other volunteers? Also, a question: how many prompts did it take you to get to that application? Six prompts.
And it's just about new ideas we get. Oh, maybe we can add the weather and so on.
Okay, great. Great. So just on that note, while you're preparing,
and maybe can I ask you to connect to the Zoom? So you need to join the Zoom session. And I already forgot how to actually pay here.
So when you work with Canvas, a lot of people don't realize this, but you can actually call APIs for the more technical audience, right? So there's some public APIs like that maps integration or the weather integration that you can build within Canvas, or it builds automatically for you if you say, hey, I also want to be displaying weather or displaying maps. So that's a great way of like bringing some other capabilities into your dashboards, into your applications. So keep that in mind as well. You can also call actually LLMs, but that's going into like a little bit more of a too technical spec. But yeah, cool. That's a great use case, by the way.
Are you in? So join from your browser. I think might be easier. And then the meeting passcode is 25. Great.
Recording in progress.
Great. So you can share now. Do you want to share?
I want to share the browser file.
So just the browser?
Yeah.
So let me help you out.
Yeah, I guess it's that one.
Yeah. Can I remove this? Can we remove it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Which one?
It's already been shared, so.
Oh yeah, is it? Okay, cool. Yeah. But it's just about removing this little thing.
Oops. Can I get rid of this?
Yeah, there's no way that's here. Great.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hope all of you have having fun. So I'm Faris Al-Matouk from the physics department. This is my group, Dr. Tariq and Dr. Uthman from chemistry department. So what we built is a chatbot for one of the most beloved courses for our students, engineering and science students, which is Physics 102. In this chatbot, the student can ask anything regarding the material. So in the knowledge in that GPT, all the information about the textbook, the syllabus, all the exams are all uploaded. It is optional for you if you want those files to be shared to the user. Like you can specifically say or tell the GPT not to share any of this knowledge files to the users or to the students. And as what we figured out, of course, the instruction box in the GPT here is the most, I call it the black box, so to speak. All the necessary information is in the instruction box. Try to be as much as specific in this box to get the best outcome. Now, if a student wants some questions similar to the major exams, I already uploaded some old exams. The student can generate him or herself a set of questions on chapter 3, for instance, and those questions will gonna be generated. If the student, and this is the case sometimes, the student feel lost before the exam, 3 or 5 days before the exam. So as a starter, question starter in the chatbot, if the student said, instead of coming to me in the office hour and saying I'm lost, they can just tap on this. I don't know why it's not working.
If you go here to the actual GPT.
Oh yeah. So other than the academic references that are available, well, the student might be lost mentally, right? And in this case, they can be guided to a chat platform, and from there, they can just hopefully get a solution.
Yeah, this thing is really annoying.
Go back there. Yeah, there it is. Now, one other thing this is something that I have already tried during the summer. I integrated this with Kahoot. Now, luckily, K50M has provided us with in case that you don't know, a free license for Kahoot platform. Now, ChatGPT can create questions at the end of each chapter. I'm creating, let's say, 10 MCQ problems, integrate those problems into Kahoot. As such, and now the student in a matter of, let's say, 5 minutes can answer those questions, and right away the three first the three first higher score will gonna get, let's say, 1 bonus point in this case. So by this, the students now are more motivated to just to follow the instructions in class. Now, the way I did it, it might be easier. I wanted to ask you this about the actions thing in the GPT, but the way I did it is just download it as a PDF file, upload the PDF file, and go it. Full stop. So the GPT now the thing is, the questions created are based on the knowledge I provide. So based on the textbook, the questions were going to be generated at the same level, and then I can I can play with the questions myself, but usually I don't. It's right away. I take the PDF file, upload it to Kahoot, that's it.
You have to upload the textbook for the problems or what?
Well, I have to provide the syllabus. In my case, I did upload the textbook. Yeah, but it's not provided to the students. That's the thing. It is specifically, I'm telling the GPT not to share any of the knowledge files to the users. So the textbook is not being distributed. It's only for the GPT to get the information from. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Here is one last thing that in the summer, my lectures were in building 59, and I'm going back and forth from building 6 to building 59. And you know, the weather is really nice. So, again, how do I?
What do you want to do?
I want to share the PowerPoint slides.
Oh, so I think you need to just stop sharing for a bit, and then let's go back. These ones?
Yeah, that is the one.
I think you need to click share.
Oh. ChatGPT, an image from building, from building 6 to building 59 with a kind of tube capsule. It's a science fiction physics question. So based on 2 charges, and the numbers are irrelevant, are kind of random, but they get the idea that they can get from building 6 to building 59 in that hot weather in this capsule within maybe a fraction of a second.
Great.
Okay, that's it.
A round of applause, please, everyone, once again. Any other volunteers? We're taking volunteers still. Yeah, great.
Sorry?
It's actually the same. Exactly. Same setup.
Oh, is it? Do you want to come through? Is it a similar application that you've built, or?
It's a student health and wellness.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. So,
give us just a quick second.
The Zoom setup is really the one that's like driving the most. Do you want to open Zoom? I think that's your browser.
This meeting is being recorded.
Then you want to share this one, right?
This one.
Great.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We have created the application for student mental health and wellness. As we know that some students are very smart, but they are shy to talk to a human counselor. So we created an app where students can talk about their mental health, personal, emotional issues, which are affecting their academic performance. And we have created some insights for the student, like for example here, if student talks about different issues, it will create some statistics that, what are the history of, for the student himself, not for anybody else. Like academic issues, health issues, personal issues, financial, housing, social. So these are different categories. Then there are different types of action plans. So there are different tasks that ChatGPT can offer the student to do for the student. 3 urgent tasks, 25 minutes focus sprint, 5-minute break, email your advisor, email your teacher or somebody. And then there are different resources, Saudi Emergency, Ambulance, Student Success Center, Counseling Service, Health Center, Student Affairs, Campus Safety. And then the main application is basically a chatbot who will talk with the student. Like for example, I had a bad score in the exam today, so then the chatbot will try to talk with the student, tell the student what can we do. Student can ask for a study plan, for a better sleep plan, for different resources at KFUPM to help him in this. And when student says I'm grateful, then the issue will be closed by ChatGPT and this graph will be updated. So then we have this updated graph, and then student will be able to know what kind of issues he or she have been facing in the past 6 months or 1 year. So better insights into themselves. So this was our idea. The time was short, we could add more, but
it's great.
So I think we'll probably have time for 5 more minutes. Okay, one more volunteer. Anybody? Great. Do you want to come up? So you saw there the previous application, the last one was just demo. There's a chatbot within a chatbot, which goes back to to the point I made earlier that you can call APIs. So you can actually call an AI model from a Canvas application that will interact in a similar way as ChatGPT would. But this is going like a bit too technical.
Okay, thank you very much. We will send you link for your feedback.
I think actually probably
it should have been sent already.
Did you build this out?
Yeah. So please provide your feedback to us in the last maybe for the small hackathon.
Okay, and you connected it to Blackboard?
Yeah, already I
No way!
I have loaded it to Blackboard.
Yeah, so I think we need to join the meeting. Let's do this quickly. I'm just gonna. Sarah, that's like the most complicated part of this. Do you want to sign into? Oh, you don't know it? Let's try this. What's your email? Yeah, so the results will be not today. But we'll decide, because we want to do the hackathon tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, there's another hackathon tomorrow. Yeah. So you will announce tomorrow. And we'll see if we get the decision from your leadership by then as well. Great. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead? I think you should start setting up the scene. And what do you want to demo? Do you want
to Can I ask a question after you're done?
Yeah. Yes.
Is there a way to take?
I'll come to you when.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll come to you. So I think go ahead and just. Is this the page you want to demo, or do you want to demo this page maybe? Yeah.
Excuse me, please make sure you leave the laptop, the university laptop provided to you, leave it in your case. Okay, so please make sure that you don't take it with you.
Go ahead. So just like it's the last demo of the day, so if you could just pay attention, because I think this is pretty probably helpful for a lot of you. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. What we built, just briefly a slide to Blackboard quiz generator. So we struggle when we create Blackboard quizzes. We have to type each and every question and the options. We built this custom chatbot where you can just upload your presentation, and then ask it to generate questions that are ready to import directly in Blackboard.
Okay, great.
So
Do you want to open that up?
questions relevant to the topic that you have here. For example, I have this presentation of one of my courses, then I can ask it to create medium. This is the difficulty level and the number of questions, let's say for example 8, and the type of the question MCQ. And you can specify, for example, this is for senior level students, and the course mobile applications development, and we just
So I think let's create this here. Let me do that. Can you hold this? I'm just going to move into the actual chat window here and then create that for you.
Sure.
Slide to that for quiz. Yeah, right. 1 second. Great. Let's move this in here. So can you guys see this? Yeah, perfect.
Yes, we can see that.
Element. So it's uploading the presentation, but you can walk them probably through the expected action.
All right, they need to create a set of questions that are formatted directly that you can import in Blackboard. So this format, I got it from the Blackboard documentation website. This is how you can format your file. Then after that, in Blackboard, I have
you need to just make sure,
I have it. These are not shared.
So you share this tab.
Yeah, here in Blackboard, I can just click on upload questions, browse, and look for the file that contains my exported questions, specify what is the default grade, and submit. Then after that, I automatically generate import all these questions for me. I can review any questions to see how it looks like in Blackboard.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so just to wrap it up. That's great. So the GPT would give you a file that you can then just upload to Blackboard, and then automatically will create the questions in that file that the GPT came up with based on like a PowerPoint that you attached, right? Like based on the content that you give it, which I think is a great way of like simplifying a lot of the manual steps. Great. Thank you, everyone. I know you all have to run. We'll send out, I think, another form at some point, but thank you for attending, and hopefully it was fun. And if you have any questions, please ask me tomorrow.